Hey guys, William Bryce Wrestling here with another championship belt review. Now you notice I'm not holding a belt right now because I got a request to actually review this belt up here. So what a lot of people don't realize is that's actually not one from WWEshop.com. Now a few years ago, Toys R Us of course went out of business and they actually had these championship belts for sale. Now, it is, to my understanding, the full size of a WWE Championship replica, but it's not metal. There's a lot of differences. And a lot of what I see in championship belt groups and even on eBay is I see people trying to sell these belts as though they are the legitimate article. So not only is this going to be a review video, this is going to be a buyer beware video. So if you're out there looking for a WWE Championship, I'm going to tell you some of the things to look for to make sure that you're getting a legitimate one and not the Toys R Us version. And if you're getting the Toys R Us version, that's fine. But make sure you're paying not replica prices. So here we go, guys. So now we've got the WWE Championship down off the wall. So going to go over a few things that make this one different than what you can get from WWEshop.com. So one of the things that is very similar is the size of the belt. I actually did indeed measure the plates and the straps and compare them to the one that is listed on shop.wwe.com, and they are the same. My measurements were literally within 1/4 of an inch, and I would say that's within the margin of error because I was just using a tape measure. So the cool thing is, if you do have one of these, if you do get one of these, it's actually going to be the right size. Be pretty good for display. Honestly, that's why I bought it. So once again, I bought it from Toys R Us in a red and white box. So if you see this belt in a red and white box, that's a giveaway that, hey, you might be looking at the Toys R Us one and not an official WWE replica. Now, while we're at it, I've also seen this listed as a Target WWE Championship, because supposedly it was also sold at Target. That being said, I personally never saw it at Target. I only saw it at Toys R Us. But if you see one online listed as the Target WWE Championship, you're most likely looking at the same one. Another difference is that these are actually made by Jakks Pacific, the same maker that once upon a time made the WWE toy belts. So you'll actually see that label here in a little bit, and it actually says Jakks Pacific on the back of the belt. So if you see that, it's pretty much a guarantee that you do indeed have the Toys R Us version of the belt, and not an official replica, and not an official commemorative belt. The other big thing here, not specific to the WWE Championship, is Toys R Us also had a Raw Women's Championship version identical to this as far as the materials are concerned, but of course with the white strap and the different background. So same thing, not just if you're looking for a WWE Championship, but if you're looking for a WWE Raw Women's Championship, make sure that you're looking for the same things that we're going to go over here in just a minute to make sure that you're getting the right one. Now, once again, if you're looking for the Toys R Us belt, that is perfectly fine, but make sure that you're not paying $300, $400, $500 for something that somebody says is indeed a replica, but really is the plastic Toys R Us version. And when I say plastic, I mean plastic. This belt is very loud. This belt does not have very much flex to it. The flex that this belt does have is from me bending it into shape so that I can get it to look somewhat like a legitimate championship belt for pictures. So in a second here, I'm going to go over some of the details on the back so you guys can see what you really, really want to make sure you're looking for when you're looking at buying these or looking not to buy one of these. So here we go, guys. Down here below is that WWE Championship that I was just holding, the one that I bought from Toys R Us. Now, up above, we have my official NXT Cruiserweight Championship. I don't have an official WWE Championship to compare it to, but just bear with me. So one of the first main differences, I'm not going to say the first, but one of the first, is you're going to notice that these just have little plastic rivets. I don't even know if they're called rivets technically. Whereas on the official replica, we have the screws from the main plates. Now, if you're looking at a commemorative belt, those do not have interchangeable side plates. And I haven't owned a commemorative belt in a while, but I do believe they have a similar rivet system. So that being said, you could still be looking at a commemorative. But here's how you're going to know the difference. The commemorative belt will still have the official WWE certificate on the back. Now, with this, it says official NXT authentic. You'll see official WWE authentic on the actual main roster championships. Down here, we do have this label, but it's from Jakks Pacific because they are the ones who manufacture these toy belts for Toys R Us. So yes, just because you see this square emblem doesn't mean you're completely out of the woods. Make sure you're seeing a close-up of this because you want to know if it's an official WWE replica or if it's a Jakks Pacific one. So there it is. You guys got to see a little bit of the materials that these are made out of. More importantly, you got to see the giveaways on the back of the championship belt to look out for to make sure that you know if you're buying an official replica, an official commemorative, or if you're buying the Toys R Us / Target version of the belt. And once again, I'm not hating on anybody who wants these belts. I'm happy I have this belt. In fact, that is the same belt. I just painted it blue because I thought it'd be a cool fan idea for a SmackDown championship. So definitely let me know what you guys think of this video. Let me know if you guys have had any experiences such as the ones I've described with buyers online, such as Facebook Marketplace or on eBay. I hope this video helps somebody out, and if you can, please give it a share, a like, and subscribe. I really appreciate it. YouTube really appreciates it. And we'll definitely see you, hopefully, with another less serious belt review. Thanks, guys.